Howdy there, folks. This is Lapidary Dave, and right now I'm going to be finishing all of these end cut pieces. I've grinded these from 60 grit to 80 grit on the hard diamond wheel, 200 and 180 on the hard diamond wheel, as well as 220 on the silicone carbide sponge backed wheel. I don't know if my camera can show this, but for the most parts, all the scratches are gone off of this. More than half of the stones were going to take a very long time, and were going to require me changing out spent Flatlap pads. Instead of doing that, I'm just going to leave all of these at about 200 grit and finish them off on my lapidary grinder. But I have about 16 or 17 pieces that will finish just fine using this method and the silicone carbide. Every stone in that basket could be finished easily using this method, but it would just take a very long time. Anyway, I'm using my 2.5 gallon Poland Spring drinking water container as my watering method. This is 400 grit. Okay, folks, all the gemstone ends are carved to 400 onto 600. Okay, folks, that was my 600 grit polish. It seems my computer is slowly dying. The image quality is going down. I don't know if you could see the finish there. Looking pretty shiny in those brown spots. Perhaps it's metallic, I'm not sure. At 600 grit on the spongeback Flatlap, everything that had a facet on the side kind of gets finished on its edge. Since it's sponge-backed, it catches and creates a somewhat rounded surface on all the edges. Now this is my last pad that I use on my Flatlap. 90% of the stones that will be finished this way, odds and end style, will either go to a buff with fabulous Zam or a diamond compound, or be finished on a lapidary grinder. I don't know if any of these stones are going to be finished on a lapidary grinder. Stones such as whatever this beautiful thing is can pretty much be buffed right now and could have been buffed at 400 grit. But since we're grinding, we're grinding. We're going to take these to 1,000, clean them up, and show them off. Okay, folks, as you can see here, at 1,000 grit, these stones are pretty shiny already. They're gonna be fantastic after I hit them, buff them with a little buff. Something. Crusty on one side, flat and pretty on the other. Nice. I'm going to take these inside, clean them off with a little plastic brush, wash them off, show them off. Alright folks, I'm back with these beautiful end pieces. Finished to 1,000, then I brushed them with a nylon brush to make the rough side look good and buff the surface. This very side is my favorite. Here's the rough, here's the polish. Beautiful stone. This malachite and whatnot is also beautiful. I love the rough side. The lemon chrysoprase. This one was one of my most favorites to carve. Love the rough side. All of these gemstones are actually less than half of what I started out with. The rest are in this basket here. Everything in this basket was taking too long using my silicone carbide sponge-backed pads. So they're all going to get grinded using a lapidary grinder to finish off the end cuts. This, what I'm doing here, is only one way of accomplishing the same results. The easiest way perhaps would be a vibro lap, something that's just sitting there shaking. You could rough out a decent flat surface and then let the tumbler or the vibro lap do the rest. Another way, a way that I will definitely be going for, would be using all hard, flat diamond wheels. 60, 80, 150, 220, 320, 600, 1200, 3000 perhaps? But I believe that would be a lot faster than even playing with the silicon carbide. This was a real pleasure. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing with these. Probably give them away to people who enjoy crystal medicine and gemstones. Maybe sell them at a show. I'm not sure. But this is a fun thing to do with your offcuts, a fun thing to do with your flat lap. When I first bought my flat lap, I didn't know I couldn't cab on it. A little bit disappointed. At least not easily. So I did stuff similar to this. Anyway, folks, this is Lapidary Dave. Hope you enjoyed. This took a long time. Just for these, I believe, 17 gemstones. These are buttes. This one, whatever this blue stuff is here on the end of the picture jasper. Amazing. Hope you enjoy, folks. See you next time.